You are more eligible for mysticism than ever before. Ask the youth, are they interested? Without going to the back streets and buying, simply sitting here and stoned out. If entire life is a race, finish line is death. Is that what you want? It's time the youth of this world stand up and demand a more sensitive, humanistic education process for your own growth, well-being and the well-being of the world, because this world is yours tomorrow. Mysticism is not some magic. Mysticism is just this: anything that you do not understand or perceive is mysterious to you, isn't it? Yes or no? Let us say, this is 1,000 years ago, all of you are sitting here somewhere outside, and I came cycling. You had never seen a bicycle, you don't know what's the concept of a bicycle. I came cycling on these tin 2 wheels. Then I say, I just rode down from heaven and I'm here. You will believe it? Then I'll pick up somebody who's most inefficient and say, you come, you try, can you do this? Of course he will fall down. Then it's established, I rode down from heaven and things. Because anything that you don't understand looks mysterious to you. Anything that you cannot perceive, if somebody perceived, it looks absolutely magical to you, isn't it? But today generally, we call this engineering. What was magic at one time is engineering today, isn't it? From here, if I just… along with this seat, if I just float around, so wow, what is this new technology? You will not check from which heaven I came from. So I'm saying you are more eligible for mysticism than ever before, because you see there are possibilities which we have not yet explored.
I'm a little bit perplexed when I'm talking to people who are younger, like say 20 years old, who are in a mode of strengthening their individuality and being actually totally resistant to this idea that they need to let the guard down.
About a year and a half ago, nearly 2 years ago, we launched a movement called Youth and Truth. This is not an advice thing, this is not a religion, this is not some philosophy we're going to advise you how to be. Just, you have questions. When you're young, you have lots of questions. Whatever kind of question you bring, we will answer as it's sensible for you, in some way that it makes sense to you. And it picked up so much momentum that as I'm saying, over 162 universities right now invites are waiting, we're just not able to go. So what is it that draws them? So, I'm in Bangalore city. They've been inviting me to all these under 25 conferences, you know. There are under 25 conferences. Only those who are under 25, somehow I am eligible. Well, nearly 13,000 youth are sitting there, strong smell of marijuana, okay? So, there are many ways to approach them. I'm saying a simple way. Just look at my eyes. I'm always stoned. Ask the youth, are they interested? Without going to the back streets and buying, simply sitting here and stoned out. Would they be interested? All of them are interested. That's why they're after me. So, don't try to teach them a philosophy. Give them a better alternative. Hello? Give them a better alternative. Why will they not go for it? Because youth don't want to listen to the rubbish that the old people are talking endlessly. They're always talking about things which are not worked in their life. When I say it's not worked, I'm saying how people were when they were 5, 6 years of age, how joyful and exuberant they were. By the time they're 30, how they become Has it worked, I'm asking? At 5, if you're so joyful, by the time you're 30, you should be ecstatic if you had grown up. Just the reverse has happened, obviously it's not worked. Nonsense has survived for too long on the basis of being the authority. A time has come when no authority will survive. Truth is the only authority. What works lives, what doesn't work dies. Good times. Unfortunately, we have created a movement in the world, education being the core of it. There are many other aspects. Education is the core of it, where it's always about conquering the world. Right from kindergarten, they're only asking who is number 1, who is number 2, who is number 3, who is number last. Education is a consequence of the general attitude in the society. We have become a conquering mode. I think this is a fallout from the imperial way of existence that we have had for last 3 centuries. That we think we are powerful and we are good only when we have everybody at our feet. Well, with technology, with worldwide growth of human aspiration, having everybody at your feet, times are over. But still we have not managed to change the education system fundamentally. Here, still you're struggling, who conquers whom? When you want to race with somebody, or when you think life is a race, all you want to do is get to the finish line fast, isn't it? Hello? If entire life is a race, finish line is death, why don't you get there quick? Hello? Is that what you want? People are telling me that is also happening in the universities, unfortunately. That is also happening, most unfortunate. Why would a young person want to take his own life? When they want to take their own life, we are doing something very fundamentally wrong in the society. The main problem is this, we want everybody to be conquerors. Not everybody has a heart to be a conqueror. Not everybody wants to conquer anything. Hello? Everybody would want to explore, engage, understand, but not everybody wants to conquer. But we have set the whole world in a conquest mode. So the only way is all the sensitive people will get trampled, the crudest lot will get to the top. Not a good way to structure this society and this world. It's time we change the structures which make people. Education is an important process because nearly 90% of the human population is passing through that one sieve, isn't it? Hello? This sieve should become a sensitive, very humanistic sieve. This should not be an imperial sieve, this should not be, an Adolf Hitler or Alexander the Great kind of sieve. Right now we are trying to produce them. We are trying to produce them always. We are trying to produce tyrants who will enjoy other people's failures, isn't it? Hello? I want to be number 1 means what? I enjoy all of you have failed. Why? Why have we brought this about? It's time the youth of this world stand up and demand a more sensitive, humanistic education process for your own growth, well-being and the well-being of the world, because this world is yours tomorrow.
And you, as one of the people with some direct impact on the land, have taken on the challenge of planting 2.4 billion trees to rehabilitate the Cauvery Basin in India. To me, 2 billion trees sounds like a really huge number.
Well, 2.42 billion trees definitely sounds like a large number. But that number, 1.3 billion people in dry lands, which is keeping Ibrahim awake in the night, is what I see as a solution, because India's population is about that. So these 1.3 billion people, if all of us commit to plant just 2 trees in the next 12 years, you got the number, all right, largely. So, our problems and solutions are not separate. If we harness a certain dimension, it becomes a solution. If we leave it unharnessed, it becomes a problem. So right now, will we harness this towards a solution or not is the only question. Kaveri calling is addressing Kaveri basin, which amounts for 83 to 84,000 square kilometers. To replenish the soil, you need leaves from the trees and animal waste. But both these things are missing, as Ibrahim was saying that whatever you do somewhere, somebody is growing it, all right? And now the markets are all over the world, so you don't sell only locally because it can always be sold at the other end of the world. So when this is the case, maintaining soil fertility, the richness of biodiversity in our soils is the prime responsibility. That's what Kaveri calling is about.
I would like to really finish by thanking you again, Sadhguru, for coming to our offices this morning to the UN Convention to Combat Desertification. This is obviously your office, and
Thank you very much.
the work that you do is absolutely in line with the mandate of this convention, and we are very happy to work with the Isha Foundation and develop this partnership. We sincerely, hope that there will be more leaders like you from around the world, not only in India but in other parts of the world, because for someone to dedicate their life into this mandate of sustainable development and a sustainable planet is absolutely essential. And
so Kaveri calling is a 12-year commitment for me and all the volunteers around me. We need your support to make this happen.
we are fully behind.
And we are not looking at just one river. We want this to be a demonstrable model for the rest of the tropical world.
Thank you very much. Thank you.